Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 108. Yeah! This is going to be a special episode. This is all about destiny. I'm your co-host, Yamjuice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And today we've got our special guest, the Mango Destiny Express. Yeah! Woohoo!
I'm your no-host.
see, you're repping the game right there on your chest.
All right.
Oh,
Awesome.
He's the speaker, baby.
Yeah.
It's like, and we also got Bajewel, my real life sister. Yay! And a special guest, just because we like her face, Mandeh Button.
Yay!
All right, so let's talk about the Destiny beta. First up, Mango. What do you got to say?
uh-oh.
First of all, PlayStation versus the Xbox, there's no difference. At least I wasn't seeing any gameplay, graphically. I mean, it still moved well. It was pretty sweet. PlayStation is my console of choice for this game. I didn't have any issues with it. Ever since the beta came out, my Xbox just took a dump. So forget it. I'm going strictly PlayStation, and I'll have it for the Xbox, but I'm just a little bit scorned.
Now, you're talking about Xbox One and PS4.
If I say Xbox, I refuse to consider the 360 anymore because
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Hashtag shots fired.
That's fighting words to Mandeh.
well, sorry, but I just chose a long time ago, stupidly probably, because I'm on my 5th Xbox One and my third PlayStation 4.
This is
Man.
why I don't have an Xbox.
See,
One.
and that's a pretty good point. So
Damn, you're poison to these machines.
I'm
You're
like
hard on
customer
this
service
stuff.
hell, so
I
would be
consider
fun.
myself a good stress test.
That's the price you pay to be bleeding edge, man.
So
Well-
this last week, you've now acquired a brand new Xbox replacement and a brand new PS4 replacement in the
And
same
don't
week.
forget my tablet died, so I am now with an iPad 4. My phone's taking a crap, so no longer do I have a case because it gets so hot.
oh shit.
Do you have like a electromagnetic pulse generator in your
Yeah,
neighborhood?
and
No, I just
Pissed
think
off the electronics god.
do you live next to
my mojo's just hosed right now, and this
Oh.
too shall pass, man.
Just have
That's
an
'cause
electric
dude.
personality.
Do you live next to high power lines or something? I mean, that's like crazy, man. You like everything's going wrong at once, man.
Everything's frying on
It's
you.
okay. It's all right. Things, like I said, this will pass. I got
Yeah.
good people everywhere have been helping me out. Swapped out my tablet, swapped out my PS, swapped out my Xbox, and this is why you buy the protection plans.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. So, okay. So, aside from... so, really, you didn't detect a big difference between the PS4 version and the Xbox One version?
If I was a consumer, in which I am, I would really look at it from this point of view. What console do you like? If you like the Xbox, you're going to play it on the Xbox. You're not going to notice any difference if you played it on the PS4, in my humble opinion.
Okay.
I looked at them both, and I didn't see much of a difference between the two. I thought the graphics were pretty much essentially the same, and I don't know. Am I wrong? Did it appear that they started it at 720 on the Xbox and then cranked it up to 1080?
I don't know. I don't know
Or-
what the
or-
resolution on the
I'm
beta. This is a
old,
beta.
and my eyes can't see that good, so they could have had it at 780, 720, whatever. I
Right.
wouldn't know the difference.
Well, so
I
this is
thought
a
it
beta, so
played
they are
very well.
saying it's going to be 1080 on both. That's what they're saying.
I thought for the beta it played very well on both consoles, but for my money it played a little better on the PS4. At first I had a problem with the controller. I had to update my controller.
On the
And-
PS4?
No, on the Xbone.
Okay.
I had to update the controller because the controls were kind of flaky. And after I updated the controller, then it was okay. So the controls were about the same.
What do you mean update your controller? Are you talking about for the voice chat thing?
Firmware
To
update?
update your controller every once in a while.
Every so often, there's an update that comes along for the controller, and you need to
It's a
update
software update.
It's a software
I didn't
update.
even know that.
Oh,
I didn't even know that.
You should do that because
Newsflash, it's a flash.
it can affect. It can affect. Some games. They tweak it for certain games like Titanfall and games like that. So
Uh-huh.
My question is, how is PS4's party chat, or is there even a party chat?
it's awesome.
I'm using
Really?
the PlayStation camera. I hate headsets. And I got a big TV and I got a nice surround sound. I don't
Oh, God.
put anything on my head because it just squeezes my melon, gives me a headache, and then I got to take a bunch of painkillers.
Ugh.
So for me, I sit there, I enjoy it. I will say this, it's pretty as hell.
Really?
Oh my
How big
God.
of a TV do you play on?
58 LED.
Shit.
Wow.
I would, die.
Yeah.
I can take let's see if this will work, but I don't know, you can't really see, but my cave is pretty well, I've worked on this thing for a long time. So
Yeah.
my cave's pretty well stocked.
Yeah. Well, I have a 58-inch plasma, and I now play on a monitor, a gaming
That's
monitor.
what I do. I started on a 55-inch, and I play on a 23-inch monitor.
I actually found a pretty noticeable improvement in my KD the second.
It's a visual
started.
delay.
How about you, Bajewel?
I play on a 60-inch plasma, but it has a game mode, so it's reduced the lag. But it's like I know in my mind that millisecond for millisecond monitors are faster. So
Yeah.
you want
That's
to
true, but
do
you go
your
into your game settings and you go into sports settings and you turn off your sports settings on your hey cat.
Oh wow, that was trippy.
So if you go into settings, you can turn that stuff off and you won't notice the difference. That's the true Auto Man, by the way.
There you go.
Oh my God,
He don't give a shit.
he's a good-looking young man.
Otto he's king, man.
All right, so let's get into the discussion of Destiny, the game. So Mango, what are your thoughts so far? To start with,
I saw an article, I think it was OXM, that said they were calling this Call of Borderlands, and it really, to me, it's got a lot of Borderland aspects. Although my brother, who plays Borderlands like there's no tomorrow, still playing Borderlands, says it's nothing like Borderlands, but I told him to put down the crack pipe.
well, it's like
Then you play the multiplayer, and I think the multiplayer, although it's core, which fuck, I hate core,
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
but I'm used to it with this, and I've got my superpowers because I'm huge that way, and I've just learned how to play it. Unlike Titanfall, it is a lot like Titanfall. I can't judge it against Halo, but it reminds me a lot of the Titanfall aspects where you got the double jumps and stuff like that, with some certain Call of Duty aspects where I'll camp the shit out of a flag, man. I swear to God, people swear at me, call me names, and I don't care. But what's beautiful about Destiny, at least right now for the beta, the chat's not available, so I can't hear anybody else in the lobby. So that's beautiful, because then all those squeakers that are going, "You effing camper," I'm not hearing them. And
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
That is one bonus to it.
You fucking noob.
Yeah.
Fuck
All right.
you.
All right. So Bajewel, you've played the beta. What's your initial first thoughts on it?
I think it's extremely beautiful. The look is incredible. Tell you the truth, it seems to play very much like a lot of RPG kind of things, like Skyrim, like Borderlands, things like that. The multiplayer is crazy because you bring all these special powers in there, and so a lot of things are very overpowered. It's like you go to the moon and you get on these vehicles that you can like strafe people, from the vehicle, and I guess that's balanced because you can, do your supercharge power to blast them, but it's like I don't know. It seems like I got my ass handed to me bad. I usually do anyway in any kind of player versus player, but it was especially harsh.
Bajewel, can I interrupt one thing? They've already announced that they are nerfing the tanks on the moon.
Ah, good.
So
I don't know how much they're going to nerf them, but they are just. I hate those fucking things. I hate them. Oh my god!
Hey, the update.
We were out tonight for dinner at my buddy's house, and like I said, we were drinking a few beers, and my buddy's kid gets on, and he plays his first game of multiplayer ever for Titanfall. And this kid's incredible. He's 11 years old, and he's like a 0.4 for the first game, and he's all mad. I'm rusty. This game sucks. The next game, he put up a 4, and it was the moon.
Wow.
And I'm like, holy crap, Rusty. And all he did was he got the tank in the beginning, destroyed a couple things, captured one flag, captured the second flag, camped it, waited for people, used his super, and they had a good team. So it worked.
Yeah, that tank is amazing. Plus the little bikes that can shoot are annoying too. They're not as bad as the tank though.
No, I see a tank, I run like a scalded dog.
Yeah, for sure. Now
run and hide.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my first thoughts on this discussion here. So it's like, when I see a tank, I run. It's like I try to get away. But the problem is you can see a tank visually, but on the radar that they have in multiplayer is very weird. It's a very weird thing. It shows sectors. It's like a pie chart. It's like a little round thing, and there's like these little... I don't know how many sectors it's broken down into, but you don't see the exact location of stuff, and you don't see what it is. If it's a tank, or if it's a person on a speeder bike, or if it's a single person, or if it's a whole bunch of people, it just shows red in that sector. So, like on Halo, there's a very overpowered, vehicle called the Mantis that I stay the hell away from. If somebody's in a Mantis, you do not want to get anywhere near them. But you can see the Mantis on the radar, and like Titanfall. You can see the Titans on the radar, so you know where they are. If you're on foot, you don't want to be caught out by a Titan. I don't like that you can't see exactly where those overpowered vehicles are. That is annoying. And the radar is much less useful than any other multiplayer radar I've ever used.
Well, coming from hardcore, where I don't have a radar.
Oh, God.
For me, I'm used to that. I'm like, that's the best thing since sliced bread.
Wait, you play hardcore on Ghosts?
Yes.
Yep. Mango's a hardcore.
You're a god.
Yeah, he's a hardcore guy.
All hardcore. We've been playing hardcore since the first Black Ops.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Ever since I knew you played hardcore.
I can't stand running and shooting Yam in the ass. that didn't come out right. But shooting Yam in the back and then having him turn around and shoot me and I'm dead. Because I don't have the reaction time to pinpoint his head, whatever the case is, where your multipliers are
You like a fast time to kill.
Well, yes. Actually, we could save the core versus hardcore for another time. We've already talked about that. It's like okay, so it's enough to say
that dog to death, man.
Mango is the champion for hardcore, and everybody knows it. Now you know it too, Mandy.
For the information, this game has a long time to kill. You have to put lots of bullets.
Yeah. This game, it takes more bullets to kill. This game takes more bullets to kill than Call of Duty, but not as much as Halo. But it definitely takes more bullets to kill a person.
But this also gives me hope, since I'm not a Halo guy, for the Master Chief Collection, because I'll be going into it with, oh wow, it doesn't take as much to kill as it does in Destiny.
Yeah.
And to me, then I'll be like, okay, fine, I like Halo a little bit now. And
I'm sure the next Call of Duty is going to be like that too.
I don't even pay attention to Call of Duty.
We don't. Yeah. I almost could give a shit about Call of Duty anymore since I've become Halo. But
let me tell you what I think about Destiny.
That's what I was gonna get to you, Flex.
Thank
here.
you.
Now, what is Flex's initial thoughts?
Wow, I'm glad you asked. I think it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
He said it
The
sucks.
graphics, I played it both on the PS4, the alpha and the beta, and I played the beta obviously on the Xbone. And the graphics, I like the graphics. I like it's almost that combination between Halo and Borderlands. A lot of people are bitching about it, but I like it. I think that in the cutscenes, the graphics are just stupendous, and I thought the gameplay flowed pretty good for a beta. I don't have a complaint about the controls; they seem to handle pretty good. And I never modified the controls. I don't. Could you change the control scheme? I never tried to.
Yeah. There's several control schemes. Halo players will be very familiar with the bumper jumper setting.
Yeah.
Since I have a scuff, I use the green thumb.
I enjoyed it. That's from Flex's standpoint. I enjoyed it. I think it's going to be a decent game, and I think it's going to have some depth in the campaign. The multiplayer, I did what I do in multiplayer. I get killed a lot, but I take a lot of objectives. I nail a lot of flags, so that's what I do.
BTFO.
Yeah, that's what I do, man, and that's what I did in this, and I was successful, so I can play this.
OBJ.
Right. Okay,
Yep.
so Mandeh, even though you haven't played the game, like a scrub.
Nah.
No, what do you have some impressions about from what you've heard, what you've seen?
Well, it's Bungie. How the fuck can you go wrong with Bungie? I mean, for people that haven't played Halo, it was one of the most successful FPS franchises in the last 10 years, so I have a lot of faith in them to not fuck this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, the music is, if you like Halo music, you will love Destiny. It is
Well, they have orchestras that do, like, all of their music.
It's very atmospheric. It's really good music. It's really, really good. I mean, it fits the situation really well.
It's got a little bit too much of Mannheim Steamroller, Love on a Real Train, Risky Business type vibe for me, man. I'll turn that off if I can.
They've got a lot of Indian sounding music, tabla drums and stuff like that going on.
Yeah. So when you're in combat, you'll hear that kind of drum music and stuff.
That lilty sound and shit when you're walking around, it's like kind of bothers me. I'd rather put in some AC/DC or some Ozzy or something.
Thank you. If I want to hear that, I'll go to Lilith Fair.
I do like the way that the bad guys look. They're very cool looking.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Are they alien based?
Yeah,
they're totally aliens.
It's like the guys from Halo had a bastard child with Predator. It's really bad.
Yeah, it's kind of Predator-y looking. Some of them have some weird get-ups too. They're really their armor. Everybody has armor. I don't know. There's guys that I found that a lot of times you can just kind of shoot them. It's like stay where you are, behind cover, and like pop a few shots at them. If you stay too long, they'll hit you, and then duck back behind cover, and then reload, and then like pop out the other side and shoot them.
Oh yeah, you got to strafe, man, or you're dead meat.
But there are some situations where they come and flank you, and they got these flying things. These flying things.
Hard.
Skanks. Them things are called skanks.
Skanks, yeah. Yeah, they're not too hard to kill, but you can't let them live because they will come and get your ass.
They're pests.
Hard. That's what I did. I found it to be a lot more challenging.
Really? So you played on hard?
Well, I played it on easy first because I'm a puss, but then I went and played it on hard because I'm like, Beta, I gotta play everything.
Yeah, when I built because I did second character. When I did the second character, I tried a couple on hard. It was more challenging, but it wasn't super difficult. I mean,
so did you complete the Devil's? What was it the
Devil's
Lair thing on hard?
On hard? Oh man!
Oh my god, that is hard.
Yeah, well, I'd like to thank the two losers who played with me. I don't know who you are, but hey, thanks for carrying my fat ass.
Oh yeah.
See, I do like that. I do like that. Like, okay, so if you go in like by yourself, or if you go in with a party of just one person, a fire team is 3 people. But if you don't have 3 people, you go in either by yourself or just with one other person. You'll get they'll match a random with you, and so far it's been pretty good. The randoms have played cooperatively, and they've
Randoms are good.
Revive you.
They have been good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you have to work together, and it's like if you go down, you have to restart the whole fucking mission. So it's like if everybody dies, you have to start the whole mission all over from the beginning. So you don't want that. So if you
Not
go down,
necessarily. You go back to your last save point.
yeah, but sometimes that can be a long way.
The only
finale,
one that's
though.
like that is Devil's Lair, though. You can play every other mission singly.
Oh, yeah.
Devil's Lair, you got to go all the way through, right?
Devil's Lair, you have to play as a fire team, but
Yeah,
you can play every other mission singly.
And you
It's
have to
like a
go a
boss?
long
They
way.
back up.
Yes.
That's a long way to get that boss. From the beginning of the thing to the end, every level, every step of the way is really long. So if you
Yeah.
die, if your whole team dies, you got a lot of playing over again.
Yeah. That's we got our asses handed to us at a couple points over and over.
Mm-hmm.
That there's this little area where it's like a little hallway that's got a bunch of barriers
Yeah,
in
we're
it.
doing bulletproof underwear.
It's time to go eat.
We're doing bulletproof underwear. So give me a little while.
But there's this area that it just, and you come out and you can hide behind this little like semi. The problem is there's a scaffolding above you, and if you don't kill all these guys who are rushing you, it's almost like horde mode. They will jump on the balcony of the scaffolding
And
above
get you, yeah,
and
get you
shoot
from
your
behind.
ass from above.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Hardcore.
I liked
Well,
it.
I found the hardest part of the mission is that fucking giant spider that takes he's a bullet sponge,
massive-
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could sit in and shoot him all day.
Well,
we
you gotta
did,
shoot the
I mean-
legs.
Yeah. We knew that. We was shooting the legs. But
But-
still,
Still.
I mean, he's got a giant health bar.
I think it's like something like 5,000, 10,000 health points or something.
Yeah.
It took about a half hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very long battle. Now, see,
Damn.
that's going to be nothing compared to what they're planning. They're planning on, like, in the beta, they're giving us, the standard story mode and player versus player. But in the real game, we're going to have raids.
Well, and
Ah,
I will
We're
say
gonna have
this.
what?
Raids.
Raids.
Oh,
And
raids.
Anybody
yeah.
who's familiar with World of Warcraft, a la Mandeh
yeah.
can talk about raids.
Please.
Yeah.
Well, when applied to WoW, yeah.
It's very
You're
much like
spending-
WoW, from what I've read. Yeah.
Well, if anyone's ever played WoW, like the final boss in most raids, you literally have to do a particular thing, particular time, in a certain sequence, and if you fuck that up, you fuck the whole thing up, and you gotta start all the way back over. And it's probably gonna end up being like that in the sense that if you've ever played WoW and played during the Cataclysm, one of the last bosses there, it was a 24-minute fight, and if you screwed up anything within that 24 minutes, you restarted.
Holy shit.
So I've spent like probably 30 hours like just redoing the first 10 minutes of that fight, getting it down to like a orchestrated movement. So if it's anything like that, we're
Shit.
fucked.
So yeah, but they were saying some people playing the game, not in the beta, but the testers were doing raids. It's like they did a 14-hour raid and they failed. Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I seriously would pull out a piece and shoot the fucking gun. I'm serious. I would be like, sorry, I need another Xbox. This one, something's wrong with it. I don't know what that.
There's a bullet hole in it.
Well, like, in WoW, you would raid for 8 hours a night, 4 times a week, and still maybe not clear all the bosses.
Yeah, well, I don't think the raids are going to be as extensive because for one reason they are
might.
calling this a first-person MMO. I mean, some people resist that moniker, but that is what people are calling Destiny is a
It is
first-person MMO.
Is what it is.
That's what it looks like.
Well, actually, today, for the first time, I've played it for 4 or 5 sessions. But today, earlier,
open the
just
window
the
for
last
this one
session,
tomorrow.
I got to go around in free roam mode, and there's basically these little green flashy beacons, and it's like my ghost thing says, "This time we get to go anywhere we want." And so I went around, and I would hit a beacon, and it would tell me what the mission is. That would be a small little mission, and then while we were doing that, one of those spider tanks dropped, and it was just a community. Everybody drop what you're doing and come kill the thing.
So they have like world bosses?
Yeah. It's just it was a random event. And
But there's all these other people on the map. These
Other-
people
Yeah.
that aren't playing together.
Yeah.
Other people
Yeah.
in the free world are out there playing.
I played
so
it
it's
last
literally-
night. There was
Wow.
like 8 of us in that area of the Cosmodrome where they dropped that thing, and there was 8 of
yeah.
us. Got 3 stars, gold, yada yada yada, and I was like, hell yeah!
Yeah.
So there,
Now, this
and they give you a button on the controller you can click and you can interact. So if you're looking at a guy, a stranger, you click the interact button and you can it's a way that you can make friends. That's really interesting. I think that a lot of people are going to make friends on this game.
So
That's
massive online. Oh, sorry, but massive online multiplayer MMO for consoles.
Yeah.
That's
Bizarro.
It may not fit the exact description of MMOs as we understand it, but it's like
It's
I don't know.
relatively the same though.
Well, it's
Big
massively. It's multiplayer. It's online.
Yeah.
When you go to the
Yeah,
tower,
that's,
there's like people milling around all over the place
Let's-
doing
Oh,
this
yeah.
or that.
Let's talk about my favorite part of the game, which was the cool sound effects when you're in the game.
Oh yeah.
As far as like if you're in a echoey, tinny room, everybody's voice sounds tinny. If you face away from someone, their voice sounds different than if you face towards them. I thought that was really cool.
I mean, like Call
Yeah.
of Duty was supposed to be.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they actually are
Nice.
putting effects on the voice chat of the people that you're with.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's cool.
I like it. I think it's innovative and it kind of immerses you in the environment. Although one possible problem I could see now, some people's mics are pretty good, but some people's mics are so bad you can barely understand them.
Connect mics.
And well, maybe. And
The
if
new
you,
Connect's not bad. Come on now.
but if you, if you're talking with somebody who's just got a barely audible, like you can barely recognize what they're saying, and then they start adding
Yeah.
reverb effects on it, it could
Well,
make it difficult.
The Kinect's pretty good, but if you got like the standard X-Bone headset, that's not that great.
All right, the Xbox 360 Connect. There you go. That's what I meant.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that one.
It sounds
I
like
got-
you're in a box.
That one does sound bad. But the
Me and
new-
Bajewel
the new-
got the 360
Kinect.
Connect when they came out, and it's like when we first
Sure.
set it up, we're playing on it, and like we're meeting people, and I said, "Are you talking on a Connect?" It's like I'm gonna have to
They
mute
say,
you.
Shut up! Shut up!
This Connect is racist too. Random fact.
Yep.
When we first got ours, we were all sitting on a couch together. It's like me, Josh, and our friend who's like black, like dark as coal black. Wouldn't register him on the Connect at all.
Oh,
We're
wow.
just sitting there, we're like, this is awkward as fuck.
Oh no.
It's like
Oh,
Ghost
man.
Adventures. I think it's a shadow. I think.
It was like
Oh my
move,
God.
and it was just not registering, and I'm just like,
Oh man.
all right, it's not broken.
Kind of
Oh.
awkward.
I've got an Irish friend
Say
that,
right now, but I'm not gonna because I want that label.
Also, you need to speak standard English too, because
Yeah.
it's like I've got an Irish friend that won't buy one because it's like any of the phone dictations, any of the new voice activated stuff, doesn't understand him for crap. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh really?
well, yeah, because he's got this thick Irish accent, and the phone doesn't know what he's saying, and I can't imagine a Connect would either.
Um,
Voice recognition software has grown a lot. It really has, but it isn't
Oh.
perfect.
No.
Yeah.
I remember playing Hey You Pikachu for the N64. It was like the first voice recognition game I've ever played. Terrible.
Or did you catch them all?
Oh yeah, all of them. I
Gotta
think I
catch
got
'em
like
all.
2 hours into that game and got pissed off and never played it again.
Gotta catch them all.
I will say
like-
this: the PS4 camera, it's like their version of the Kinect.
Mm-hmm.
I used my Bose headset. I used everything I could, and it sucked for everybody else but me. Versus the PS4 camera. Hey, how you doing?
You mean versus
PS4
the X-Bone camera?
Freaking awesome. I haven't had an issue with it. Everybody can hear me clearly. Unlike, hey, how you doing?
What's one of them costs?
It was $50. So I look at it this way.
That ain't bad.
Compared to a nice Turtle Beach set, $50. I'm like, winner.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I spent $85 on a pair of gold Sony Gold headset when my other one's fried. I could have bought a camera. Shit, I should have.
$80.
Yeah, when the PS4 came out, it's like I got this headset for it. It's a Turtle Beach and it has a Ghost logo on it. Now I'm pissed because I don't really like Ghost, but I have it on this headset, so I'll just get a piece of tape and cover it up.
Buy a different faceplate. That one's got interchangeable faceplates.
Yeah.
Well, you can't really see it. These are the Black Ops 2 editions.
Oh,
yeah. Bajewel also has the badass headset, like the top of the line.
PX5.
Yeah, PX5.
They're Turtle Beach Kilos.
Yeah.
They're really good, so I don't care.
Well, I still just use
PS4s.
stereo. I don't use surround, and I like wired because I'm sitting at a desk and everything I need is like within
2 feet.
touching distance, so I don't need wireless.
I use wireless everything. I don't
I
sit.
can't do wireless.
I do
There's so
wireless.
much of a delay.
So I've got 3
Yeah, but I
monitors
suck
on
so
my
much
desk.
anyway that
So for me to play games here, since I work from home, means I would work here. I would do my home computing here, and then I would play games here. I would never leave the fucking basement. I've got to move. So I've got to the other area. I actually interacted with my family tonight, which was nice. But
What's a family?
yeah,
You should get a medal. You should be awarded something for that.
I guess my wife's pretty freaking hot. I didn't even know it.
oh, double.
True story.
Yeah.
All right, so
said,
I'm going to. Okay, so getting back to the subject of Destiny, I'm going to now. I'm not going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to play. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you. I don't like the multiplayer one little bit. I actually can't stand the multiplayer.
More than Ghosts?
Actually, I think I'd play Ghost before I would play Destiny's multiplayer. It's like, it's annoying as hell. It's like, okay, the vehicles are annoying, but the radar is annoying, but the super abilities that people have, it's like one fucking hit and you're dead, and you don't know who's charged. You don't know who's got a super. There's no way of knowing that. It's like, okay, it's great when you pull out your golden gun or your fireball or whatever the hell it is, but it's like, you got no chance. You got no chance. If somebody whoops out one of those supers, you are dead, and you've got no. It's like there's nothing you could have done. It's like no better way that you could have played and not get killed, and that kind of thing ruins a competitive multiplayer for me. I like to have a chance. It's like there should be counters to things. There's not any really a counter to those vehicles, and there's no counter to the super abilities, and I can't get past that. That's a deal breaker for me. So I'm not going to be spending any time playing the Destiny multiplayer. It's like, sorry.
So, I'm the complete opposite. I'm going to probably spend quite a bit of time. Well, I'm going to play the campaign, but I'm going to spend some pretty good time playing the multiplayer because, you and I have played a lot of deathmatch over the years, and that's what we prefer to play. And in deathmatch, I'll be honest with you, if I played straight deathmatch with this, I'm going to get my ass pawned, man. There's no way I'd ever stand a chance. But what I am going to do is play the objective-based games.
Cool.
And go for the score per minute, because that's where I excel.
Yeah.
Okay, but Joel, what did you think of the multiplayer?
Well, I was getting chewed up pretty bad, but at the very least, even if the little supers are overpowered and the tanks are overpowered, at least sometimes a weak player like myself gets to actually be overpowered once in a while and take somebody out. That's nice. But on the moon where they have all the tanks and stuff, there's turrets that you can compete with. You can blow up the vehicles with your superpowers. I don't know. It's like I need to play it more. I went in with a 5th level character, the minimum to get in, and it's like I think you need to have better weapons because I think you bring your own weapons.
Yep.
Your own stuff.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
you want to have high power weapons before you go in, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, I
And I
will
didn't.
disagree with Yam, which is a real shock because Yam and I always agree. But I love the multiplayer. I mean, I'm not going to say love. I haven't loved multiplayer since Black Ops 1, but I like, for some reason, this core I can deal with because, like Bajewel said, you have the ability to once in a while, I'm going to be the biggest person with the biggest. God,
Yeah.
I'm trying
With
to
the
say
biggest
something
one of
here and I
them.
don't want to be totally rude. So, like I said,
Mango not being rude.
Oh, come on, fuck! Don't hold back.
Do it.
all right,
Fuck,
I want
man.
to go out there, throw my dick on the table, and for once have the biggest dick on the table.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
There, you said it.
That was so much better.
I mean, I look at it this way: when I can do that once in a while, that's awesome. In Ghost, I put my dick on the table. Everybody's dick's bigger than mine. I don't know what it is, but Mandy's dick's much bigger than mine.
Way bigger, yeah. Mandy's, you know, it's like, in case anybody doesn't know, Mandy is like a very, very lethal Call of Duty player, and especially a lethal Ghost player. What's
My
your
goal is
KD?
What's my KD with my most used gun, or what's my KD because I
Well,
was
what's your-
terrible? first?
The fact that you have different ones is sick.
Well,
I
your
have a
overall KD.
1.9 with my favorite gun and a 1.72 something overall.
Yeah,
You
that's
want to know about
that's impressive.
my Call of Duty dick? I can't find mine. You sure got a dick?
yeah. So
It's
anyway,
I'm a
inside of
joke.
my house.
Well-
Plug it on the way out the door there, thumb dick.
now I know that Mandy, you it's like if you got on Destiny, you would probably do well because you do well on any game because you're just a killer.
I played a lot of Halo, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I
I
bet
played
it
a
was.
lot of Halo.
But you never played Halo with me, god damn it.
Because Halo 4 sucks balls severely.
Well, it's the first Halo I played, so to me, I love it. If that's a bad Halo,
Yam and I are playing Combat Evolved, the very first one, the
Yeah.
anniversary. We're working our way through the.
we're playing
through
the campaign co-op. Yeah, we're
See-
well past halfway.
Bungie has always done a great job of having an amazing storyline, like a great campaign, and then their multiplayer has always been like either terrible or amazing.
Okay, so
It's either
Halo, I
tacked on or
know,
it looks like it's built in. One
I
of
know
the
that
two.
the Halo connoisseurs look down their nose at Halo 4 because of
it's
sprint,
not Bungie.
because of the ordnance drops and some other things, but and they didn't like Reach, because
Hey.
of Bloom and Armor Lock and stuff like that.
Really?
But see, to me, if Halo 4 is a bad Halo, I can't wait to get my hands on a good Halo. That's the way I look at it.
It's good. Halo 2 is my favorite. Between Halo 2 and
Yes.
Halo 3.
Halo 2 is going to be a lot of fun.
Well, when the
It's
Master
gonna be
Chief comes
fucking
out,
awesome.
you're going to get all the Halo 2 you can fucking eat.
Oh, yeah. I'm
What's
pretty sure
your-
I'll take a week off of work for that.
What scares me is all these Halo freaks out there. And then I'm going to go in with my little cherry and I'm going to get my ass kicked. And I'm going to go, I'm going to Destiny. Screw you.
Well, practice. You can pick up a copy of Combat Evolved, the Halo 1, real cheap. Yam and I did recently. I got mine for 26. He got a brand new copy for 29. Yeah, just play it. Practice.
Well, you know what? It's fun. There's no multiplayer on it. Well, there is a multiplayer, but I mean, we're not getting into that. But because there's no players playing it, I mean, it's like it's a dead multiplayer. But
Is there even servers?
there's
Haven't
some
tried.
servers. I actually did try it, and it's like no. There's like 500 people playing it or some shit like that. I don't know. It's just
Oh, really?
ridiculous.
Oh, damn.
But the
Yeah,
Also, it's
campaign.
like Ghosts.
So yeah, I'm sure this week that Ghost player numbers have just plummeted since the beta came out.
I don't know what they're looking like on the Xbox One, but on the
They're down.
360, they're bad.
They're down. It's from like an average of like 26, 28,000 on Xbox One down to like 16.
Really, that's all the Xbox One really has. I thought they had more than 360.
No. There's way more people playing Ghost on 360.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot more 360s out there.
Yeah, true.
There are.
Well,
my theory is that when Destiny drops, it's gonna be like, okay, some brand new people who've never played a FPS are gonna get it, of course.
yeah.
Some Halo people are gonna go for it because it's Bungie, and of course, Call of Duty and Battlefield people are gonna go for it. I think the majority of the people it's gonna swipe is gonna be Call of Duty people. And maybe some some Battlefield people, yeah.
A lot of Battlefield people. A lot of people that played Battlefield lost trust in the game, so they're going to other games too.
Yeah. So Call of Duty and Battlefield, look out! I think Destiny has got your fucking number.
When does Destiny drop officially?
999.
Thank you.
So that'll be
That's not
around
far.
the
That's
time
not far. That'll
Call
be
of Duty
before you turn
releases.
around.
Well, hold on, I can tell you. No, that's the wrong one. It was on my old tablet, which died. They have a countdown to tell you how long it was. Unfortunately, on my phone, my countdown
5,
is for some
31,
stupid
36.
Call of Duty, which is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
45 days.
10 hours and 41 minutes.
45
Oh,
days.
wow.
45 days till Destiny, I think.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like
see,
that.
all these games are coming out pretty close to the same time. I mean, the first one is going to be Destiny in September, and then October you're going to see. Actually, you know what? They moved the Battlefield date.
Yep.
It was
2000.
going to
Surprise
be
there.
yeah, so it's going to be later.
So you got, instead of that, you got Assassin's Creed coming out.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I don't know.
Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed.
World of Warcraft's last expansion.
Evil
for the whole
Within.
game.
Evil Within.
Diablo 3.
Evolution.
Evolve.
Evolve.
Or
Evolve.
Evolve.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
This is going to be a hell of a fall. That's all
it's
I can
going to
say.
be a good year.
Yeah.
Thank God I sold my 360 and used all the stuff to pay for my fall.
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of my 360.
I sold my PS3 and took care of everything from the fall.
I still have my PS3 in a box over there somewhere that I haven't used in
Do
a
you?
year.
That's why when GameStop offered the extra, what was it?
It was 50% at one point.
It came out to like an extra $100 on my PS3. So I was like, hey man, I'll take it.
Damn.
Wow.
I had one of those new ones, the slim ones with the 500.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to Evolve because I was a very big fan of Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Me and Bajewel played the fuck out of those games.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's made by the same
Good
developer, and
stuff.
it looks like a similar kind of idea. So I'm really looking forward to Evolve. And you know what? Far Cry looks pretty damn good.
I think I never
Yeah,
get into
right.
Far Cry.
It does though. This one looks pretty cool, and you can
This one looks
take an
really
elephant.
cool.
When you can take an elephant and use it as a weapon, I don't know. That's pretty cool.
What?
Now, anything that makes me hallucinate and I don't have control of why I'm hallucinating, no, I don't want to deal with it.
And that happens to me all the time.
Hey man, I lived that life back in the '80s, man. We don't need to revisit.
Shit. Take painkillers just like I do, bro. Don't go smoke up my ass.
So, Bajewel, what game are you most looking forward to?
I don't know. I think the Call of Duty looks good. I love Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I love Kevin Spacey too. And you know what? From what I've seen, it looks really, really next gen. It really does look
does.
next gen.
I love exoskeletons too. I don't know why. I've been a mech fan all my life. You know, if they came out with a mech warrior, another good one, that would be good.
I think it's going to be refreshing for Call of Duty. They need something new.
I look at it this way. If I go into it with low expectations, I'm not going to be disappointed. If I go into it like I was with Ghost, where I was just swinging all over, I was like, yeah, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. And then,
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've had to learn
minutes.
to temper our enthusiasm because I remember.
Woo.
Okay, somebody just texted me. So when when the Call of Duty was coming out, I was psyched for it. When the new consoles were coming out, I was really psyched for them. And it's like it's been months before anything halfway worthwhile. Titanfall was the very first thing that was even slightly worth getting an Xbox One for.
Yep.
And then 360, it looked just like it. You know?
Yeah. If you play Titanfall on 360, you are not missing much.
Want to kick my dog too, asshole? Thank you.
What?
Jesus.
I played Titanfall
No, but
on
you're
the
right.
Xbox
I
One
agree.
today.
I totally agree with you. Us early adopters took it in the butt. There's
we
no
did,
doubt
we did.
about it.
Plus, we
we
had to
did,
get
man.
the Connect. It's like we had to get the Connect. We didn't get the choice. And just a
Yeah.
few short months later, it's like, oh, no way. You can't separate the Connect from the Xbox. The Connect is the
It's
Xbox
a
One.
part of it.
Not anymore.
And 6 months later, it's like, oh, fuck it, man. We're just going to sell it without the Connect, man. Chuck that shit. Fuck
Well,
you.
If
Who needs
you were
that?
part of the Sub 1 forum thing, which a bunch of us are a part of, I just had a huge experience with Microsoft over the past couple days where I put a post or tweet out where I said I was bitching about, you know what, I've always been a Microsoft guy, but the way, ever since I added the Destiny beta, my Xbox One sucks and I'm going to become a PS4 guy. All of a sudden, day later, who's following me but Xbox support?
What about the hashtag, though?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's right. Destiny beta was my hashtag.
There you go.
All of a sudden, they're following me. They're trying to fix my problem. They spent hours it was almost 8 hours trying to fix my problem, and it ended up being a defective unit. So I look at it this way. They're paying attention.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I have 40 freaking followers on my little video game account, and I am blown away by the fact that I bitched on Twitter. They found me, and I give them credit. They tried to make it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like the
reputation
level of
management.
customer service that we are not used to.
Oh, yeah.
They need every customer they can get.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
You do.
Well, also, they have about 18,000 extra employees that they're laying off, too.
Yeah.
So they got to
Oh,
do
yeah.
something.
They
Yeah.
got
Well,
nothing to do.
but you
You
know
do
what?
that. You do that with an EA game, and you put the hashtag on there, and they send a hashtag back says "fuck you."
Yeah. Hashtag, we got your money below
Yeah.
me.
Hashtag, we got your money, fool. Kiss my ass.
Sounds like
So-
Rockstar.
So are you past the problem where you have to call them up every day to reset the Battlefield server?
To a point, yeah. They
I
just,
would
Yeah.
not pay for that shit.
they just did another net grade up, background net upgrade, so it's working again. And I'm gonna squeeze them for 90 days of time because we were down so much of the time, and it's all documented. I talked to a tech the other night, and he said, tell them that you were down all this time. And he says they'll comp you.
They fucking
They're
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they fucking right better. Yeah.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, Flex is the administrator of the Sub 1 server, and it's been like every day
For
or
battle-
every
for
other day.
Battlefield,
Or,
for Battlefield
yeah,
4.
yeah, the Battlefield server. It's like every other day, it's like has to be reset. And they don't give you an option. There should be a button for the administrator to reset it.
Like most servers.
Yeah. I asked
Yeah.
them to put one in, but they wouldn't do it.
Well, you know what? I'm glad as hell that no games that I play have like rent-a-servers. I don't like that idea.
Well, you
I'm
know,
sorry.
you know,
I don't
you-
like it.
You know why you would like it though, is
Why?
when you got people playing that are cheating, and you don't want them playing in your server anymore. You ban
Kick
their
their
ass,
ass out.
right? And they can't play anymore. You can't come.
Well,
in-
that's cool if you have your own server, but it's like,
Come on, Flex. 3 billion Chinese can't be wrong.
I don't know. I don't want to go into some guy's server and he's got like some sort of a Hitler complex, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's some like that.
Nine-
You come to my server and
Oh, yeah.
beat me in the game.
There's
Fuck
some
you,
like-
you're out of here.
Yeah, there's some like that. You got to stay.
yeah,
Yeah,
if you
fuck
kill
that.
if you kill the administrator, you're gone.
They're called badmen.
Flexer.
Badmins.
Bad men's.
I'm not
yeah.
a bandmaster. I'm not.
You
A,
Well,
know-
people go on power trips.
I'm not a bandmaster, man.
yeah.
I don't.
Easy, smoke.
He's gonna shoot you in the face, then ban your ass.
All right. All right. Well, I am
What I'm
definitely
upset about is that my shirt looks like a phallic symbol.
Looks pretty hot, really.
Actually, I'm not sure what that logo. What is that logo supposed to be? I mean, it's representational of something. It's like a.
It's Master Chief's crotch.
Something
That's
going
it.
like
That's
this,
his cod
it only has
piece.
3 fingers, you know.
On Master Chief's armor, he's got a cod piece just like that.
It's Master Chief's junk.
Now, if you look at the guy who talks to the traveler, he has this right around his neck. So
It's Master Chief's junk.
it is not and if it is, I'm taking it off.
Hold on, I'm googling.
Well, I do think that Destiny is going to have a nice story. It sounds like it's like there's going to be lore, quote lore around it. That's one of the things that Bungie is very, very good at, and I think that that's going to be fun. If you want to get into the story, you will be able to. And I'm looking forward to playing the PvE aspects of Destiny. I'm not going to be messing with the other part, but I am going to get it. I'm not going to cancel my pre-order, although I was thinking about it because the multiplayer was pissing me off so much.
Yeah.
Really wanted to play multiplayer with. Stop it!
Ah! Oh my God!
I typed in
It's
Master
not.
Chief's crotch, and the first thing that popped up was Master Chief's crotch in Destiny.
Let's see that. It is! It's the Destiny symbol!
God damn it.
Hey, they reused the graphics.
Mango's
my
got Master Chief's crotch on his chest.
Oh, here's another
All
one.
right. That's awesome.
Oh,
All right. So, final thoughts.
final thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bajewel, what's your final
Bajewel?
thoughts?
Jewel.
Oh, I can't wait till it comes out. It's gonna be a hell of a game. It's probably gonna take up 60 hours of time.
Okay, Mandeh Button, final thoughts.
I haven't played Destiny, but I'm sure I'll rape on it. Let's do it.
I have no doubt that you will. All right, my final thoughts are it sounds pretty good. I don't think it's going to kill COD, though. I actually I don't think it's going to kill COD, but it has the best chance of anything so far because it's deep. It's not shallow like Titanfall. Flex, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I think it's going to be a big seller, and I think that depending on what happens with COD, that it's going to have some staying power. If COD sucks, you're going to see Destiny take over. So that's my opinion.
Okay.
Finally,
Honestly,
And
Final
finally,
thoughts.
Mango, final thoughts.
I think it's going to have staying power, unlike me. It's going to have. They've already talked about Destiny 2, Destiny 3. They've had so many pre-orders. I'm enjoying the lore. I'm enjoying the PvE. I'm enjoying the PvP. It's really a surprise to me, and it's nice because honestly, the only thing that's going to kill COD is COD itself. So.
Yep. Fat cat.
Jesus Christ. So I'm really enjoying it.
All right.
What's up,
So for all you guys out there still watching the show at this point, we love you. This is episode number 108. Yay! I am your co-host Yam Juice,
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
and for this Destiny discussion, we'd like to thank our guests, Mandeh Button, Bajewel, and of course, Mr. Master Chief Crotch Chest, Mango himself.
yay!
Yay!
Oh my
So,
god,
you
that's
know-
hot.
Okay, so Mango, are you up?
Oh,
It looks like Kilroy was here. Look it up. Anyway, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Oh, that's world class there.
What did you think, Otto?
Should have just picked up the cat.
Yeah, the cat thing was brilliant last time. That's all time. That's Hall of Fame.
That was Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah,
All
if I
right,
did
so
it,
there-
he'd claw me.
So there is only one thing left to do.
Oh my
at this
god, damn
point.
Flex.
All right, man.
Do it, Flex. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Later.